just trying to find the right master reference for this right now, because I think I might use a key clock beat to master reference this and get the bass and all the levels in line and everything. Also, sorry that I haven't been online recently, just to be 100% honest with y'all. I've been detoxing off of weed. Had a bad fight with a friend last week, and bro wanted to go out drinking and everything, and I didn't want to go out drinking, and he basically ended the friendship because I didn't want to go out drinking with him, and just made me reflect on how much of a drug addict I've been with a whole bunch of different shit, Xanax and Coke and a whole bunch of different stuff. And I think it's finally about time, after what happened last week, looking at addiction in my friend, and I just felt like it was time to shake the weed, and it was a fucking nightmare over the weekend. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Fucking tech companies are morons. These fucking tech companies. Look at the NASDAQ. Let's take a quick look at the NASDAQ real quick. I'm pretty sure the NASDAQ took shit the last time I saw it. That's so sad. Alright. I want to fucking master reference this Yo, they can't even play a fucking goddamn file. Oh my god. This shit is so fucking sad. Honestly, I'm hoping for a .com crash. I really hope for a .com crash. I don't give a fuck who gets hurt in that. I want a fucking bubble crash. These people are fucking losers. They do not deserve all the money that they have. They just don't. That drags the economy into a sideways fucking no boom, no nothing, just moving sideways for 8 years like the last fucking .com tech crash. Then so fucking be it, man. Let's see if it'll work this time. We're just trying to play a WAV file through Google Drive, and it's becoming a huge fucking problem. Google Drive is having a fucking hard time playing a fucking WAV file right now, dog. That's what we're fucking having issues with, dog. If that's, I mean, seriously, bro. Holy shit. And these people are supposed to be fucking geniuses, billionaire geniuses. That's hilarious. He definitely has the drums up front. He has the drums up front. I think that I have a general idea. All right. So what do we got going on here? Let's definitely compress this some more. Actually, I don't think that's what we already got going on. I think we want to do that. I think take out a little bit of the low end, to be honest with you. Alright, let's check the master bus. Yeah, figured. Alright, so we'll compress it a little bit, I think. I don't know, I don't think we need too much compression on this. And then, let's see. Fuck, how do we want to do this? Jesus fucking Christ, come on, man. All right. All right, let's see how this sounds. Fuck, I love my job. Be honest. Be honest right now. I love my job. I love my job. I love you. Oh, hey, yeah, no, look, that's cool, man. Hey, I haven't seen you in a minute, man. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'll try and keep it suitable for work. I'll try and keep it SFW, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I think that this is close, man, because I've been slacking. I need to get some shit up, so let's just bounce this and see how the master sounds. It's got that Christina vibe, man, taking me back to 2000s. Beyonce, Destiny's Child, all that kind of shit. Like, I could totally see myself at a beach club or somewhere on a beach, and it's like, the sun's going down, and you see some cute little thing with a drink in her hand, and you about ready to go shoot your shot. That's what I imagine when I hear this kind of shit. Christina 2. Where is it? Fuck. Alright, here we go. Yeah, man. Where you work at, man? Because I used to be, bro, when I was at Cinemark, and I was at a 9-to-5 job sitting down at Cinemark, and I would, like, when the projectors would go down at, like, Cinemark theaters all around the country, they would call us. So basically it was like a tech support job, and I would just be reading about the fucking Dallas Mavericks for, like, literally 6 hours out of a 9-hour workday, dude. Like, oh, that's dope, man. That's dope, man. Volver? I've never heard of them. Let me look that up. Volver sound. Cool, man. Hell yeah, man. Volver sound. Bro, oh, there we go. I was gonna say, dude, Instagram keeps making me have to log in to view a post. I don't use Instagram anymore. I'm not doing that. Volver Sound Academy. Here, let me pull it over here. God damn it. Oh, you in the Netherlands, man? Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool, man. I worked with an artist like 4 or 5 years ago, and he was out of the Netherlands. He was a really cool guy. Not the greatest vocalist, but he was a really cool guy. And I always want to go to the Netherlands, man. That's fucking dope, man. So you just like when rappers and artists and stuff come in, you just like vocal produce for them, or do you actually take like beats and mix those down? That's dope, man. I've been thinking about applying for a job like this, but it's we're right at the cusp of like where the beats selling the beats themselves could like actually like start paying for all the bills and everything, man. So it's like tough, bro. But I bet you meet some. Yeah, 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 man. That's cool, man. Yeah, man. I've been thinking about that. That shit's cool. I bet you meet a lot of good artists and shit that way, man. That's dope, man. All right. Let me get this up onto my Google Drive. Let's check this out. I'm gonna master reference this against Key Glock She Ready because I love that. I love the sound on that track, and I just want to get all my. I want to get the tonal element, the drums, and the bass into a mix that sounds similar to She Ready by Key Glock. So that's the goal for today, man. All right. So here's this. How do I want to do this? So. Yeah, man. Oh yeah? Yeah, dude, it's funny you say that, bro. Dude, it's really funny you say that because I was just trying out my singing voice last night. Oh my god. I was just trying out my singing voice last night, bro, and I was like, this sounds like dog shit. So, dude, I 100% feel you, dude. Like, I was trying to harmonize with my guitar and everything, and it just sounded like absolute dog shit. I figured I could try it because I was in a choir when I was younger, so I figured maybe there'd be some, like, leftover skills from that, but there ain't nothing left over from that, bro. Yeah. That's dope, though. Honestly, man, I hated my beats when I first started out, so, like, I don't know, man. If you really love, like, rapping or singing and everything, man, then just keep at that shit, bro. Like, you already got a solid foundation with being able to mix and master a track down, learning songwriting and everything, man. So, okay. I 100% agree. Yeah, it's easier if you have like self-love and everything. It's a lot easier to like the shit that you do, and that's hard for a lot of artists. It's hard for me, bro. It's hard to look in the mirror sometimes and like what I see, but that's the goal of life, bro. Self-love. What's that? I used to be a DJ too, man. Being a DJ was really fun. You don't get nearly. I'm gonna just let you know right now, because I used to DJ for my fraternity, and I used to DJ at a couple of clubs in Santa Monica and LA and everything, and like. Dude, fucking Uber. I'm telling you, man, like, you don't get as much respect as a DJ as you do as a producer or as an artist. Like, I remember one time I was at my frat house, and this guy named Scuba Steve, he requested Timber by Kesha like 5 times in a row. And I played it the first time, and then he still wanted to hear it again 4 times in a row. And he kept dogging my shit, like, asking for Kesha and Timber and everything. And dude, one of the most annoying nights ever, bro. But, people are getting drunk and shit and having fun and whatever. I mean, that's just kind of what happens. Dude. These broke-ass motherfuckers on Uber are not getting nothing today. Oh, dude, that looks crazy, bro. Oh yeah, if that's the case, bro, then yeah. If you're gonna be like an actual producer DJ, then you're gonna get a lot more respect than I did. I was just a regular like party DJ, bro. Yeah. What is this? Is this like hardstyle? I feel like I've seen this festival somewhere before. Yeah, hardstyle, right? That's dope, man. I haven't listened to hardstyle in a long time. I haven't been to a festival in a long time. Yeah, dude, that's dope. Yeah, man. I'm trying to go out. And, I gotta get back out into the concert scene and everything, man. It's been a long time. I've been cooped up in this fucking bedroom studio, just like locked up. like what I like what I did. I like that I thinned up the melodic, the tonal part, that I thinned that up and compressed it down a little bit and put it more into the background. I think that'll give more room for the vocalist to shine with their vocals. And then I like what I did with this mix so far. So yeah, it's just, so for this one, this is a bunch of loops because I'm trying to get my release flow back up. So I'm trying to, I don't have time right now to record fucking guitar and do all that shit myself right now because I'm so far behind on getting shit up on my public page. But a couple of these getting out of the way, and we can finally bring the guitar back out and start writing our own stuff again. And then here, let me just bring up Key Glock She Ready. I think I need to do it through Amazon because YouTube, the levels when you play back through YouTube are always softer than the levels when they play back through Amazon Music. It's like really weird, bro. I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah,
Peace only.
Just the way you want me to. But I'm ready.
Yeah. I just read her text. It say,
I'm ready.
she blowing up my phone, talking about like when you going home because I'm.
Yeah, right.
She
That's what I'm saying, bro.
She
So,
said she ready. She heard I'm three-legged.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
Diamonds like Captain
it's always hard to listen back on
Yeah, that's my little
YouTube for, like,
fairy.
audio
Just post
quality.
a medicine inside of my
The way they
bedroom. I walk
fucking
into my
press that
Vaseline
shit.
and things. Little bro, they still messed up like it's Halloween. Jumped off the porch, turned to a money machine. Yeah, ready
dude,
for whatever.
yeah.
Ready, let's get
Dude.
active. Let's talk, he one handsome little devil. Just got a new
Yeah.
belt.
Although some of the artists that I'm starting to work with, like once you start working with more established artists and everything, like they don't want no loops in their shit because that shit gets picked up by like the YouTube content detection algorithm and all
I
that
gotta
shit.
get mad, I don't know.
So that's why I'm starting to like move away from loops
Just run up a
as much
back,
as
put
I
some
can.
pep in your step. Every time what's her name see me, she melt. Yeah, this forever, she love me to death.
Just
Told this
because
baby, can do bad by
it'll be
myself.
better
Need
for the
myself,
artists
and
that
I
I'm
don't
working
need no
with.
help.
But for public stuff, for the public page on BeatStars and shit, I don't really care about that. Like, yeah.
You thought.
It's definitely like the hierarchy in the beat is like the drums are like first and foremost in the mix, right? And then it's definitely the tonal element.
Yeah, I
And then
just
it's
read
the
her
bass.
text.
I mean, obviously, Key Glock's vocals are like. I would say Key Glock's vocals and the drums are like competing for first place in the
Like
mix.
when you going home
And then it's
because
the
I'm.
tonal element. And then it's the bass is like super low.
Yeah, I just read her text. It say, she blowing up my phone, talking about
Honestly, I don't think that there's anything that I could add to this right now.
Yeah, she ready spaghetti.
I wonder. So I ripped the Key Glock She Ready master, like right from YouTube and everything, and I wonder what they're gonna say about the Key Glock I wonder what they're gonna say about this Key Glock song, because this is the official audio. That's interesting. So even like, so this is the official wave that Key Glock uploaded to YouTube that I ripped off of. I shouldn't even say that, but I magically got this wave file onto my computer, and it looks like they don't give a fuck about that at all. That's interesting, man. That's interesting. I did notice the snare seems kind of louder, so I wonder if that's where the compression is coming from. The snare is pretty loud on that beat. I think I wouldn't be surprised if that's where they're having to actually compress the fuck out of it. Yeah, dude. Maybe. Wink, wink. Huh. No, we don't do no pirate shit around here. You know. But yeah, man. Yeah, bro. That's interesting, man. That's interesting. Okay. All right. So when I look to like see if a song is good to release, it's usually like the drums, the melody, and the bass, right? And the overall atmosphere. And like the melody is super solid on this. The drums, the drum bus is pretty solid on this. And the bass is also, I did the bass myself if I remember. Yeah, I did the bass myself. The bass is pretty good. I think everything is there, man. Let me... One more time, let me just evaluate this. And then how is YouTube doing? I could definitely hear somebody getting on this. 100%, dude. The kick's hitting. Strong kick. Eight-bar intro. Eight-bar intro, 8-bar verse, 8-bar chorus, 8-bar chill, 8-bar verse, 8-bar chorus. I think that this is about done, man. Start labeling everything. This reminds me of like The White Lotus, like that TV show The White Lotus. That's what this shit kind of reminds me of. Here, Christina. Let's pull up a Christina. Dude, I think she was like 16 when she made this. That's like kind of weird. Yeah, we just need to work on that. Fuck, dude. I'm getting tired of this fucked up text shit everywhere. We just need to automate the level on the back end, dude. Here. We just need to, automate this. And then, let's see. Man, it's crazy. You take like 4 days off and everything feels like coming back to an alien spaceship or something, man. Like, dude, I'd be interested. Oh, yeah. Dude, I'd be interested to see like a live stream session of an artist, dude. Like of an artist coming in and like recording, and then the engineer like mixing their beat down and everything, like mixing the track down. Dude, I'd be interested to watch some shit like that. Cause I saw there was one. I saw something like that on Twitch like a few months ago, but the guy didn't have the audio set up right, and it just sounded like completely fucked up. But it was like just a video of him in like an actual studio with like an actual inline like SSL board. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking 1632 channels sitting right there. I think that should be interesting, man. And then main guitar. That's like Spanish guitar, dude. This is rhythm, the rhythm synth. Yeah. Dude, I can't believe for the longest time I bought Ableton Live Intro in 2016, and that was only a 16 channel. That was only 16 channels, and I made that shit work until I literally bought the full version of Ableton just last year. I was running on 16 channels Ableton Live Intro for like 9 years, dude. And I don't know, man, like that kind of shit really teaches you like what's actually like the most essential parts of a track, dude. Like you can't throw in like 20 different melody layers, dude. You got to have like one drum rack, one bass rack, dude, one melody rack, like you really got to choose, dude. Vocal. But that shit was only $99, dude. Yeah, dude. 16 definitely works when you're just starting out. For $99, dude, for Ableton Live intro, that was a steal, bro. I must have made like off that $99, I must have made like if I did last year, I must have made like $9,000 off of $99 Ableton Live intro, and like I don't know, maybe $600 or $700 worth of plugins. Like Slate Digital is $150 a year, and I've had that since like 2018, I think, or 2019. And that's been my most of my plugins and tools come from. Fuck with me. Oh, this is the sax. Alright. And then this is the melody. Guitar melody. Alright. And then the beach. The up. Energy bass. Chill bass. Yeah, dude, Serum is tight. Serum's really tight. I haven't gotten Serum 2 yet, but Serum 1 is still enough for me. Like, most of the presets in there are really, 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 really solid, dude. Serum's a godsend, yeah. I don't think we need any reverb sends on this. Honestly, bro, I think I'm doing too much with this. I think this sounds good. I do have a process. I do need to take out the the fucked up frequencies out of the master bus. That is something I always have to do, so I'm gonna do that real quick. It just, in my mind, it just helps clean up all those shit frequencies. Yeah, man, I'm trying to come over to Europe one of these days, bro. Yeah, man. That's how I started out, was like learning from a lot of different like YouTube creators and stuff like that, like YouTube tutorials and everything, right? And then you just take all that kind of shit and then you morph it into like your own style and everything. Like I kind of miss those days of like I didn't know what the fuck to do, and like following other people's lead and everything. It's like safer that way, you know what I'm saying? Like if your mix sounds like shit, you can just blame someone else, you know, like, well, this is what he told me to do. I don't know. It's interesting. There was this one guy on YouTube. He was called like "You Suck at Producing." He was like kind of big, but I watched him for a long time because one of my friends put me onto him, and he would always have this like dry humor kind of way of like showing how he would mix tracks down and everything. But you know what I've been seeing a lot more of lately is like people like bots and shit trying to sell like engagement courses, like people with like 30 followers on Instagram or like TikTok talking about like here's how you can get like 2 million streams on your track and just follow this course. I've been seeing a lot of that kind of shit lately. That shit is cringe, bro. Yeah, dude, fucking Spotify bothers me, man. Spotify just like one of my main artists that I'm working with, he's got 175,000 monthly listeners, and I was doing the math, on that, and if you got like 180, I can't remember what the fucking math was, but at 180,000 monthly listeners, I think the math came out to like, I don't know, like $1,000 a month or something. Like, bro is probably having a hard time paying his rent with just Spotify money, and he's got like 200,000 monthlies on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's insane. Like, I was bullshitting with the guy on Submit Hub, and he had 9,000 monthly listeners, and I was like, you're probably making like $50 a month talking shit in this chat right now. Like, that's crazy, homie. And he didn't say I was wrong, bro. Like, that's crazy to me, man. Like, yeah. That shit's crazy to me, man. Bro, you can always tell when they buy the Spotify likes and shit, because you can go to their Amazon Music page, and 9 times out of 10 they'll have like 5,000 Spotify monthly listeners, they'll have like 8,000 Spotify monthly listeners, and they'll have less than 10 followers on Amazon Music. Like, that's how you can tell that they're either botting the shit out of their Spotify, or they're pay for play. Like, it's a dead giveaway every time, because if they're like actually successful and shit, like if the music is actually like that good on its own to get 9K monthlies, bro, that's not going to be just on Spotify. That's going to be across all the platforms, bro. Yeah, dude. Dude, I've seen so much of that shit lately. I've seen so many AI artists, like, bro, there's this guy on Submit Hub that he always be talking shit in the general chat. He's always like, fuck you, like, I'm better than you, basically. And he uses AI to make his music. He has like 9,000 monthlies, dude. And it's just like, bro, if that large language model hadn't have stolen from other artists 2 or 3 years ago, you wouldn't have shit right now, homie. Like, you wouldn't have dog shit to brag about, to like rip on other people for. And it's just really sad, dude. These AI artists, like, I should say humans who release AI music, dog, these people are so lame, bro. Some of these people are just so lame, bro. There's some cool folks. Yeah, bro. Like there's some cool folks. Like, one of my best clients out of Moldova, so like a little south of you, like just west of Ukraine, right? And he uses AI art and everything, but he uses to create like cartoons and shit. And he still uses like my beats for the actual music. And like, he's really cool. He's really humble. Like, he knows that like this is kind of iffy and everything. Like, I like people like him. All the people that think like, yo, dude, like, I'm actually the shit now, dude, because I know how to type a prompt. That shit's wild to me, bro. That shit is actually crazy to me. I think that this is about good. I'm going to bounce this out to... Yeah, I'm going to bounce this out. All right. Man. And then I forgot to say, but I just started a Discord, man. So if you like hanging out on here, but I'm not online, then you can go into the Discord, and you can just hang out there if you want. Here, let me pull this shit up. Yeah. So I literally just because Dre told me about that 180K monthly artist. He told me that Discord was super important, so I just started that shit. So yeah, man, if I'm ever not online, and you want to hang out and find other artists, chill artists to shoot the shit with, that's what I'm trying to grow right there. And then yeah, fuck. So yeah, all right, here we go. Yeah, man, I haven't listened to hardstyle in a long time. Oh no, that's cool, man. No, I'm a unk when it comes to Discord, bro. So don't worry about any of that, man. Yeah, I just figured I'd throw it out there because I don't know. It just seems like a natural fit for artists that like hanging out here. It just seems like that the Discord thing would be a natural fit. Let's see, we're bouncing this down. I do have to work on that dark wave track, dude. So this is Dre is a guy that I'm already working with. We're already linked up, working pretty closely. Rudy Wade is the guy that he's saying needs more dark wave beats. And so I really got to get something out to him because the last one that I sent was a little bit too poppy and a little bit too light. And they want some gothic castle, just super, super goth, dark, I guess, post-punk or something like that. But I need to make something like this now. In the city west midnight, don't you worry, baby. No, I never heard of up-tempo. Here, let me pull that shit up. Yep. Here, let me leave this running. Sit tight, off of the ball, baby, sit back. Living life, you can relax. You don't gotta confess, just undress. Hands in your hair while you take a deep breath. What, just like that? Don't gotta let a love see the light. Don't gotta be. Oh, I like that synth sound, man. That's crazy. Working on this one? I see it's not released yet. I like this part, dude. This part's crazy.
Let me see you motherfuckers bounce right now.
Can we please just go back to the old school?
This reminds me of yeah, oh yeah, 100%. This reminds me of Berghain. When I think of shit like this, I think of the Berghain in Berlin, I think, right?
Bounce
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. So. All right, hold up. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Right now.
So, I mean, this isn't really rave, but like when I was in LA and I was super into electronic music, this is the kind of shit that I would go out to every Tuesday night, and it was called Space Yacht, and it wasn't like hardstyle at all. It was way more like dubstep, hard trap, a little bit of house, but it definitely wasn't. Yeah, it's just different here. Like this one was with Bygor, so I think that's Borgor's label, right?
We take you inside horrorcore. Good evening, I'm Ken Bastida. This is a style of hardcore rap that takes horror to a whole new level. But some fans seem to take the music message a little too far.
I don't know why this is having such a hard time with frame rate. 1 sec. I don't know what's going on with the frame rate. Dude. I got out to huge views, dude. It's hard, like, they can play a few videos. Fucking $3 trillion company. And do some 20p in it. Yeah, I was chilling, bro. Shit like this. It might be. But I have to keep all of these fucking tabs open. They're all, I'm ADHD. They're all important right now. But yeah, bro, this when I was deep in it, when I was deep in the scene in LA 2013, like my college days, this is what we would go like get fucked up to. 100% go out and just rage to, bro. Like the reason this party was so sick too and legendary is because every Tuesday they would bring in like 5-6 pizzas. And they would just, like, literally from the DJ booth, they would start throwing pizza out to people. Like, Domino's Pizza. They'd pass the fucking pizza box around to the crowd. And, like, you could literally just reach your hand in, get a fucking pizza. And, like, if this happened during COVID, everyone would have gotten sick. But, like, it was pre-COVID, so it was chill. But, yeah, dude. They have a really cool boat video. Party, I think. That's a lot more like, yeah, here it is. It's definitely a lot more down-tempo compared to European stuff, I think.
Close your eyes, dance with me.
I never went on this, but I always wanted to. Hey, what's up, man?
Close your eyes, dance with me.
Yeah, I miss that kind of shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I miss that kind of shit. Oh, you got some? All right, here, let's pull that shit up. Then I gotta get back down to business.
Feel like I'm top of the mountain, on top of the roof. I forgot how I got here to this day on the moon. Yeah. Can I remember that I'm on my second life? I keep it cool. Yeah. Only remember they all about to find out what I'm about to do. Yeah. Feelings been keeping me brave. Feeling like I'm about to change. I can remember the time that I cried. Seemed I was stuck in a cage. Look at my eyes. I was just reading the signs. Now I was reading the code. Yeah. They never leave and believe it. I needed a reason to carry them all. Time goes on and on.
I'm so lucky to have like actual good artists like come hang out, bro. Like I'm very lucky.
Feel the wind before the storm. Every time you say gonna fade away. Every time you speak, yeah, I'm gone. No. Feel like on top of the mountain, on top of the roof. Yeah. I forgot how I got here to this day on the moon. Yeah. Can I remember that I'm on my second life? I keep it cool. Yeah. Only remember they all about to find out what I'm about to do. Yeah. Yeah, feeling's been keeping me brave. Feeling like I'm about to change. I can remember the time that I cried. Seemed I was stuck in a cage. Look in my eyes, I was just reading the signs. So now I was reading the code. They never even believe it. I needed a reason to carry them all.
I like the beat. Got like that ethereal choral pop to it. That's cool, man.
Time goes on and on and on. Watch it all come crashing down. Every time you say gonna waste my time. Every time you speak, either you or I now. Life goes on and on and on. Feel the wind before the storm. Every time you say gonna fade away. Every time you speak, yeah, I'm gone. No.
It has that a little bit of 808 and Heartbreak Kanye vibe before the motherfucker went off the deep end on the vocal processing. That's cool, man. The only thing I would say, bro, I really like that, man. I just think that you could bring the vocals forward in the mix. Like in my opinion, it sounded like the beat kind of overpowered the vocals at a couple points. And in my opinion, it should always be the other way around. Like if you're the vocalist, the vocals should be like the main thing, like the main attention getter in the mix. So you could probably like bring the vocals up and forward and like, yeah, man, that's the only thing I would say, because the vocals are solid, bro. Like you caught a little vibe with that shit, man. I would want that shit to stand out and like, you know, for people to hear that, to hear the good work that you're doing, bro. It's funny, me and 808 was just talking about how we both hate our fucking voices and everything, man. Like we were both just trying to record and shit, so that's cool, man, to hear a good vocalist come in, bro. Yeah, man, that's cool, man. Good luck with that. Am I already? All right, here we go. And then, yeah, this is what I gotta work on for the next like 1 or 2 hours. Is this dark wave types track? Because dude, if I land a placement with this guy, like that is actually like life changing. That's actually like a life changing thing. It's like that 80s like goth like there's no other way to say it. It's like 80s goth type shit, and it's so out of my like usual range that I have to do a lot of learning to get this song sounding right.
And I'll leave with no traces. Better that I stay faceless. I'll take control, though you.
He's got a great voice too. I really like his voice.
I'm there for you, baby. Yeah. I'll keep you safe, give you space till my blood runs cold. So cold. You got me in a trance with your blood red lips. The way you flip your hair with your fingertips. You chain me up, how you do it, baby. I fucking love how you use me, baby. I don't even know your name. I don't even need to know.
Oh fuck, dude, these guys got hooks. These guys got hooks, homie. This is a hook, bro. If you start singing something and you don't even realize you're singing that shit, that's what we call a fucking hook, bro. Come on, man.
Cause I'm never impatient. Baby, what I've been craving. no trace. It's better that I stay faceless.
Bro, it's actually crazy what happens when you just keep your head down and keep the shit going, bro. Because like, I was just like releasing like I cannot believe that I got linked up with Dre, bro. Like the first song that he bought from me wasn't even like, I didn't even think that was like one of my top beats, bro. That was just like, I don't want to say a throwaway beat, but bro, I put that beat out kind of like how I'm putting this beat out. I was just like, I need some content up on my page, and he took that beat. He took like a B-level beat from me, and he put 50, 60,000 plays on that shit, dude. Like, I still cannot believe how that shit happened, bro. But okay, so this is what I have so far, and it's definitely going for that like super gothic kind of vibe, and yeah, it's Darkwave is interesting because it's super minimal. Like, I've been focusing on writing melodies for the past year because I want my melodic content to stand out, and like Darkwave has almost no melodic content, dude. It's all bass synth, throwback 80s synthwave drums, and like drone synths, like monotonous monotone drone synths in the background, dude. It's like super interesting. Apple, y'all. All right. We'll start closing out some of these, I guess. But that's Apple for you. So that's fun. Give me a second. This is a year old 2025 Mac laptop. I'm just gonna put that out there. This is not good. Let me think of what I can do to fix this. Dog. Holy shit. This is insane. Let me give her a splice, I guess. Like, I don't know what more I can close, dude. Feels like it's missing something. I can't quite put my finger on it. Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you. I think, let's try upping the latency. Let's try upping the buffer size and everything. Maybe that'll help. Maybe this will help, hopefully. Definitely has that dark vibe for sure. It just, maybe it's because I'm inexperienced or something. It just feels like it's missing something. That last cherry on top. You can definitely add in like a riser, like an FX riser, and an impact for sure. Oh my god. I wasn't even gonna get this fucking laptop except my dumbass, I don't want to say it like that. I wouldn't have even gotten this fucking piece of shit laptop if my father hadn't gone out and gotten it for me. And now I can't do anything with this. I can't sell it. I can't throw it away because it's a fucking gift from my dad. So I have to use this. And it's like, he keeps doing this shit, bro. He keeps trying to be helpful, and he keeps loading me up with the worst quality equipment that I could possibly get. And it's so fucking annoying because it's like, bro, stop fucking doing this. I would have gotten a goddamn PC at this rate. A PC, one of them gigawatt PCs. It's alright. Everything's alright. Everything's alright. I'm upset about some stupid shit. Everything's alright. Bro, it's hard not being hard on myself now, cause like since October with one artist I've gotten like 350,000 plays. Like if I land a placement with Rudy, that's gonna be a minimum of probably like 200,000 plays on one track. Like, it's super hard to not be like hard on yourself when you know that there's potentially that many people that are gonna hear the track. Like, it was so much easier when I was just making shit for my 500 monthly listeners on Spotify, because it's like, that's like 500 people. That's not a whole lot, but like you start seeing 100,000, 200,000, that that kind of fucks with your mental, bro. Like, I'm gonna have to sell this fucking thing. It's getting to the point now where this is seriously impacting my business. I'm gonna have to sell this fucking piece of shit. This fucking thing is not. This fucking thing is not working. Dude, real quick. Let's just look up Apple stock market cap. Just so we're all on the same page here. $4.5 trillion, and my 1-year-old laptop does not fucking work. But New York people, like financiers and shit, and those kind of people think that this company is worth $4.5 trillion with a T. Trillion. And I cannot do Ableton and Spotify at the same time without upping the latency, the buffer size. That's fucking pathetic, dog. Come on, man. That's terrible. I would love for you to see that we're almost at 200,000 plays, but like, I might have to log off and go to the gym. I'm about to crash the fuck out over Apple again, like. Okay. I'm breathing. I'm breathing over here. I'm breathing. I'm trying. Might be Discord, homie. We need a riser. We need a riser. We need a riser. Let's focus on the next thing that we can do to make our lives better. And not have to worry about this fucking shit. Dog, the stock market's gonna crash one of these days, and it's gonna be unlike anything we've ever seen before. Because once these fucking 80-year-old geriatric morons start realizing what they're actually putting their money into, yo, dog, yo, dog, it's gonna be a bloodbath, homie. All right, we need a riser, so let's go get a riser. Yeah. What do we got over here? Oh yeah. I never.
Or lie comfortably, quietly.
I can't even listen to the meditation video. Yo, I swear, bro. I swear these technocrats, they want us to be pissed off all the time because that's what makes people stay on Instagram, TikTok. It's like been scientifically proven. They want you to be pissed off all the time because that's what makes you stay on these fucking social media apps. They don't give a fuck about us.
Heaven was a saint, you'd be down in hell, riding with the rest of the sinners in a cell. If mercy was a prayer, you'd turn it to sin. Cigarette burns on your velvet fingertips. I think
Y'all see what I'm doing over here. It's nothing crazy. We're not running a Bitcoin mining machine over here, dog. Like, what the fuck is going on right now, dude? This is like really, 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 really weird. Oh my god, dude.
far, 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 fell for you and hit the ground so hard, like a candle in the dark.
That's legendary. Yo, that's actually fucking legendary, dude. I mean, oh my god. That's legendary. I mean, we'll update Brave right now, and we'll see if that helps. But, I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. This is terrible. I don't know what to do right now. I've upped the buffer size. I've upped the latency. I've closed the tabs. I've closed all the programs. Like, I literally, I don't know what to do. This is really sad, dude. Jesus Christ. This is terrible. It's okay, man. It's alright. I don't know what to do. I might have to restart the fucking computer at this rate. Here, let me plug it into an external fan. This is like a solid state. They didn't put an internal fan into this piece of shit computer, so I have to put an external fan to it. Let's try that. $4 trillion. That's what they think this company is worth, and my fucking laptop doesn't work. Oh, we already have a riser in there. Already have a riser in there. We do already have one. This is insane.
saint, you'd be down in hell, riding with the rest of the sinners in a cell. If mercy was a prayer, you turn it to sin. Cigarette burns on your velvet fingertips. I think we took it too far, far, far. Fell for you and hit the ground so hard. Light a candle in the dark, dark, dark. Thread a needle through my heart, heart, heart. Yeah, you made your mistakes with me, so I guess.
You know, I gotta rip this. I gotta rip this because this is the song that I'm trying to master. This is the reference master that I want, so I do have to rip this anyway. You know, maybe this is karma for me ripping all these fucking tracks, dude. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe somehow these motherfuckers were able to get this goddamn figure out like the Mac OS and start getting viruses on here, bro. I mean, that's a possibility. I've also completely filled up this entire like memory in a year. Like, I have no more memory left. That might also be a small part of it. I mean, this is unbelievable. We're gonna have to figure this out.
Now it's rest in peace. Oh, I love how you make me bleed. Hey, if heaven was a saint, you'd be down in hell, riding with the rest of the sinners in a cell. If mercy was a prayer, you'd turn it to sin. Cigarette burns on your velvet fingertips. If heaven was a saint, you'd be down in hell, riding with the rest of the sinners in a cell. If mercy was a prayer.
You know what? Let's go ahead and reference the master. Let's go ahead and reference this cut against the master that I want. And then let's see how it sounds that way. And then maybe that'll give me a better idea of what the beat is missing, you know? Interesting. Like, he has the synths like super wide. They're like super wide. Like, I want to say like 200% stereo width almost. It sounds like the synth reaches from like one complete end of the spatial range to the other end of the spatial range, which is like pretty unusual compared to all the like new shit that I've been listening to. So that's super interesting. think what it is, bro. I think what it is that I have it switched up. I think I need to thin the bass up. I think that I need to like make the bass thinner so that it falls back in the mix a little bit, and then I need to make the guitar, like the tonal guitar, because I have like a little very simple guitar like melody pad thing in there, and I think we need to stretch that out and make that like super wide. That's what I'm hearing right now. So let's try that. I guess it was the regular Reese bass. Alright, so we thin that up. The guitar shit, that's all the way down here. That's the synth, okay. It almost feels like his vocals are like laying down on a synth bed of flowers. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's like it's hard to explain what I'm hearing, but it's like, whereas with the key glock track, it sounded like the vocals were definitely like on top of the tonal element, but then with this track, it sounds more like they're going hand in hand together. Like, there's not one that's on top of the other. They're like coexisting in the same space. Like, it's difficult to really explain, I think. So that's way up. Maybe a cymbal right there, like a crash. I think a crash right there to really emphasize. Plus, I think that'll fit in thematically. It'll be like a clap of thunder or something. Probably something like that. Crash best short. Oh man. Yeah, man, that's dope, dude. I wish you good luck on that DJ journey, man. I kind of miss that sometimes. I kind of don't. But like if my house side project was to pick up and I was to get booked at like a night like at a club like playing my songs that I've produced, like I think that would be really cool, man. So, yeah, bro. Good luck with that, man. That's where you make the good money too, is live shows, bro. At least in this fucking economy. Like when I was working as a touring agent, like an intern for a touring agency, and I routed one tour myself, and I was negotiating with some of the booking agents and everything, with some of the promoters, I should say. And this was for Starlito and Don Tripp, but like they got 2 shows. One was in New Orleans and the other was in Denver, and both of them were like 4 or 5K a piece. And they were only at like, I want to say like 100,000 monthly listeners when we booked that tour, somewhere around there, I want to say. But yeah, they got a check for that. And we did like 10 or 15 stops, maybe more. So they got a check off that tour, man. all of these fucking shills are getting paid. I guarantee it. Oh my god. Yeah, thank you.
My toes into the world of macOS, giving you my brief first impressions. But as made clear by the comments, I needed to dig deeper. So here it is. For the past 30 days, I've been running an experiment. A macOS experiment. I've been using the M1 Pro MacBook Pro as my daily driver. Some of my recent videos were
Oh my god, today. This shit is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, this shit is crazy out here, bro. This shit is crazy out here, bro. This shit is hilarious. Holy fucking shit, dude. out right now. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna put on. No, man. I mean, this dark wave beat sounds pretty good, man. I gotta get this shit up. I gotta get this damn beat up on BeatStars, bro. I have to do it. I gotta get that. It's funny, I had a client who was ordering a bunch of customs from me, and I wasn't getting them done quick enough for him. Like, he wanted me on call. Like, he wanted to basically be able to call me and tell me he wants this beat done today for $50, which I was like, that's not how this works, man. And so he basically ended up telling me to, like, fuck off and, you know, all right, I'll go find another producer and all that kind of shit. And then he ended up coming back 2 weeks later, bought another exclusive from me off my BeatStars, and then had to email me telling me he couldn't download the stems because there was like a problem with the fucking download link. And I just thought that was kind of funny. Like, I don't know, I just thought that was kind of funny. Like, I told this guy, I told this guy, look, this beat, if it all goes right, this beat is gonna be sitting on your Spotify, your YouTube, your Apple Music for decades, bro. So if I have to take an extra 1, 2, 3 days to make it sure it sounds really good, I think that's worth it in the long run. Because you don't want to be stuck with a shit song for 10 fucking years on your Spotify, dude. Like, and I told him all this. I was like, yo, man, like, A, quality is more important. B, I got a lot of clients, bro. I got a lot of people that I'm working with, some that are way bigger than you, homie. Like, I gotta prioritize my survivability, homie. Like, I think that there's too many emotional people in the industry, to be honest with you. I've seen this like I used to be an actor, and I was represented by like an acting agency and everything, and I've seen this since I was like 6 or 7 years old. Like in one form or another, I've been in the entertainment industry, and there are so many emotionally insecure creators and artists and like actors and singers out here. It's like kind of sad, bro. Like
Airbit.com.
yeah, man. Bro, you ever had any asshole artists that come in there and they're like, "Nah, man, nah. You got to turn that dB down, man. The dB is too loud, bro." You ever had any artists like that, man? Cuz that shit would make me want to put a fucking bullet in my brain. Yeah. I got the same thing. Yeah. When you pay me, like, you get 2 revisions, like, well, I chop it up a little bit. Like, you get 1 major revision. Like, if you want the whole beat torn down and remade again, like, we can do that. And then, yeah, 2 minor revisions. Like, you know, like, you want something rearranged, or, you know, the level is too loud, shit like that. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's definitely smart. I've had to do that. Yeah, man. Bro, if you're ever looking for... sometimes when I'm on Submit Hub, man, I see people that are looking for, like, engineers and shit. I don't know how serious they are, but, like... I don't know, like, sometimes I see them, like, networking and shit, and sometimes people need, like, engineers and shit. It doesn't happen too often, but it happens sometimes. Clerical work, dude. You know, I think I might just send that Darkwave demo over to Dre and see what he says and get his thoughts on it and do it like that. Because he'll know what Rudy wants more than I will. So it might be easier to get good information that way. Actually, you know what? Let me put on my house. Since I know you fuck with electronic shit, let me put on my house playlist, dude. Because I haven't listened to that in a while. Oh, holy shit. There's 4 people on YouTube watching? That's crazy. Hey, what's up, y'all? I didn't even realize that. But let me pull on my house playlist, because I know you fuck with that electronic shit. Fuck, where is it? I can't read, bro. Oh, there it is. I cannot read, bro. I can't read! I haven't added to this in a while, too. Fuck. I would be live on TikTok now, too, but the TikTok live studio is like, and I looked it up online, they didn't code it right. It's like super CPU intensive. And so, trying to do OBS and TikTok live studio is like, it literally like throttles the shit out of me. Yeah, I like more of the deep house kind of stuff, man. Like the Nora and Pure. I don't know if you've listened to Nora and Pure, but my dad really likes Nora and Pure, and I really like her. Like, I like that kind of vibe, man. Bro, have you ever gone to Ibiza? Like, I think that's a French island or some shit. I heard it's like kind of bougie and everything, but like that's where all the rich people who really like electronic music, like I heard that's where they all go when they want to hang out. Yeah, I've only gone up to Canada. Canada's really nice. But I've only been to like literally 2 countries, yeah. Yeah. This is kind of like that. You know, this is kind of like Latin pop, dude. I think that I could hear this being like Latin pop. Let's just go with R&B, man. Fuck it. One of the most annoying parts is trying to figure out what fucking genre it is and like putting it in a box. There's like a sax in there, brass. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to do research on a new computer now, because this isn't good enough. I want to get one of them nice, like, glowing desktops, bro, like them gaming kind of computers. Like one of those gaming computers that can handle like the ray tracing and all that shit from the video games. That's gotta be able to handle cable. Fucking able to change a couple. Alright, we're almost done with this. That's good for beat stars right there. Bro, if you wanted to, I bet that you could find I bet that you could do custom productions and like find artists and shit and vocalists and everything. Like what I'm doing, but for like the electronic style, like for the hard style and everything, like if you wanted to, dude, I bet you could find like a bunch of vocalists out there that need like custom productions like that, dude. Yeah, I might have to go to the gym and get some of this reservation. gotta call him, man. I gotta call him. What's up? We came back, we did 2 hours, it's not bad. Might come back.